Horse, it's Caner Tip Tuesday, and today I'm introducing you to Sobrevivencia's Trojan Horse, the training prop, not the strategy. There's a difference there. And if you're not familiar with, you're in for a treat because it lends itself beautifully to solo training. If you're loving this, before we forget, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell icon so that you don't miss any future content. And I will tell you later on how you can, if this is something you're really liking and you want more of it, how you can get trained doing this. But there's a difference between the Sobrevivencia, there's the strategy of the Trojan Horse, which is essentially you're selling something. You're an injury, you're turning away from something that basically disarms and lowers the opponent's guard so that you can strike in a timely fashion. It's, very ninja-like, deceptive there. That's one. But the founder also refers to taking anything. I'm using a ball bag here. You don't have to. And by the way, this is fine to use for the limbs. I'll show you how you do it when you don't have this. So imagine this is a tree or, a column. I've done it in a column outside the house, wherever it is. You can take bungee cord, maybe take several of it and link them together. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to wrap that cord around, Bob in this case, and take a dowel, and you're going to just slip that right in there. You can take one, you can put one on each side. You can make this as long or as short as you like, but this represents the limbs. And then what you do is you'll take, you know how it works with SV, it doesn't matter whether it's a cane, whether it's a dowel. If you're going to use an umbrella, make sure that you wrap it. There's a particular way in SV that you wrap it. It's very tight so that it can still glide for your slides and your slide and glide. But essentially what you're doing now is this represents, right, the limbs, you coming in, moving in and out of here on each side. So it would have another limb coming out of here, and you can then practice your movement, your slide and glide. You're coming out here, when to come in, when to strike, and see how accurate you might be with that. You do it with whatever the tool is that you have here. You can also do this, right, empty-handed. It's like the Cuban version of a wooden dummy, right, device. So you're to the outside, striking low, moving, how to move, how to cut, how to deflect, how to move into the inside, how to snag here, move in, strike, so on and so forth. If you move this from here, you can remove it as well. Now you can start also, and you don't have to, you can leave it there, but you can start now practicing your specific responses of anticipation, suspension, waiting with this by work out the verbals. Hey, listen, you're right, I don't, right? Move, bang, train yourself to, be explosive. Are you really getting to the spot that you would be getting to? If I'm walking away from here, what might that look like? Might that look like here in waiting? Can I smother for that suspension slash suppression, right? Coming to the inside, can I really do that? So you can take, just with dowels, right, and bungee cord, and you can create your own Trojan horse. And the reason he named it a Trojan horse is because when somebody just sees a column, bungee, and two poles sticking out, the two dowels sticking out, they don't really think much of it. And so it's not like something like this, you say, well, that's a heavy bag, that's for hitting. This is great, this is wonderful. But in the absence of having something like this, plus it's also a lot more affordable to just get, bungee and put it around there and put the two limbs and move from there. You can make, contact with it. Practicing your footwork, practicing your distance, moving in and out. Practice it with any tool you have in your hand. Remove, come to one side, come to the other, cover, come out, step out, stab, strike, so on and so forth. So there's a lot that you can do. And if you're not subscribed to the free SV newsletter, go ahead and text the letters. You text SVNL for newsletter to the number on the screen, and you'll start receiving the emails. And there recently, I described what a training day would look like if you don't have a training partner, because the truth is that in Sobrevivencia, there's a lot more to train solo than there is with a training partner. The training partner obviously is indispensable for matters of timing, making contact, and that interaction. But there's a lot to work on yourself, so that once you do train with a partner, you can go ahead and you make it more enjoyable. But there's things that you're going to improve daily that you can start applying that'll make matters, not just in the event that you get assaulted, but when you're dealing with the stressors of every day. Hey, go ahead and let me know, if you're enjoying this, if you're liking it, and I will see you on the next one.